Now, the CBS 21 Political Insiders with Rob Hanrahan.
And Charlie Giroux on the Republican side, and Tony May here for the Democrats. And guys, let's talk about this PA recount that's now in the courts. Jill Stein brings it up, and in several states, but ours included. Well, Charlie, I'll start with you. What's the overall goal here?
I have no idea. I mean, the silly season was supposed to be over. This has simply extended it. There is no way in God's green earth, Rob, that this election is getting overturned. There has never been in the history of this country an election with anywhere near the magnitude of victory that Donald Trump had here in Pennsylvania that's been overturned. In fact, there's never been one that was a margin of more than 7,500, much less 75,000. I mean, this is just, it's craziness.
Tony, what's your take? Why?
Well, I think that it's a good way for the Green Party to build its membership, and I think that's the cynical way to look at it, but that's the harsh truth. On the other hand, I mean, I'm sorry about that. But on the other hand, if it makes people feel any more comfortable and they can sleep better at night knowing that there was no widespread fraud or cheating in any way, when this is all said and done, that's a good thing.
Okay, well, President-elect, let's turn to him. Donald Trump has a lot going on, a lot of important things, but he can't seem to stay off Twitter at all. So take a look at the latest tweet that got, really, it got all the news attention today. Nobody should be allowed to burn the American flag. If they do, there must be consequences, perhaps loss of citizenship or time in jail. So, guys, Tony, that's the First Amendment.
Who was talking about flag burning before? It seems to be his manner to want to distract you from what he's really doing. When something's coming up that's controversial, he says, well, look at this over here, and we all turn over there and look, and we forget about what was really worrying us.
And then the media picks up these tweets, Charlie.
But this is one, Rob, where Donald Trump has his finger squarely on the pulse of the American people. I mean, if you line up 50 law professors, they're all going to say, oh, it's unconstitutional based upon some 5-4 decision some years back. If you line up 100 American citizens, they're going to 99 of them say he's absolutely right. And so he's got something here. And who was the last person that we know on the national stage that recommended jail time for flag burners?
I don't know.
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. Well, he is going to be the Twitter president, I think.
There's no question about that.
Real quick, I got less than a minute here, but his latest administration appointments, the most important one of the last few.
The one that he hasn't made yet for Secretary of State.
Well, you had to go with the one he hasn't made. Charlie, so far, the ones he's chosen?
Well, of the ones he's made thus far, the Attorney General is the most important and the most significant, but I agree with Tony, the Secretary of State is the one that's really pivotal.
Well, just about now there's going to be a heck of a dinner going on with Mitt Romney there, so we'll find out. You can catch our Political Insiders Tuesdays right here on CBS 21 News, and make sure to join us for CBS 21's Face the State Sunday mornings at 8:30. Guys, thanks again.